is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today we have a fun preseason matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Buffalo Bills. We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year. Taking another run at channeling all that down into success one final time.
DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So that brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
A gain of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And dose of the hurry up here.
Rodgers sacked. A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
And partner, did you hear a whistle? I didn't, but he must have thought that he heard one because he just spiked the football. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Really, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
He's trying to go deep again. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
In the hands of Horton, complete. It's a race down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Mostert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Rodgers off the play action. And he's going to try another deep one here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. He's looking deep once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Micah McFadden able to make the play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Well, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Giants offense all set to get started. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. The pistol snap. Rodgers. Look at that power. Deep left side. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. To throw again here on 2nd down. Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. So they're left facing 3rd long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bills are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, batting, baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. He finds Johnston. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Good for a Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
That's another Bills. 1st down.
Unlock right.
This one set up for Daniels. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
Bills 17, Giants nothing.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Mostert on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Hopkins on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Rodgers from the gun. Connecting again with Hopkins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Finds him on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Oh, put some heat. This is caught inside the 15. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Giants first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now throw again, Rodgers. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead down to 10. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football! 4th quarter of a game, totally get this call. We expect to see an onside kick in pursuit of the lead. But Brock, walk me through this. Still in the first half. Isn't it a little early for that?
Yeah, I think it's a little early for you and me and a lot of the analytics books out there. But to me, this is a head coach saying, I'm going to put the game in my hands. My decision-making. I'm going to be the one who has to answer for it after the game anyway.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bills take over as they intercept it for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline. Trying to cover, you can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Daniels on first down. Dump off caught by his back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
17 yards. That's another Bills first down.
And that is the end of our first quarter. Our score, 17-7. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. First game on the ground. It's what he wants. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Out the middle, it's Marks. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Willis now, 3rd down. Caught out wide. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
Giants 7.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Winston. He's loaded another one up. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Winston, 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. Look at that power, deep left side. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Winston looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Air it out on third. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for him. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Gun snap now to Willis. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills continue dominating in our opening half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Look, got middle field open or close. Look at single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Here's Winston to the air. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped Gronk, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Here's Winston. Throw deep to the left side. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Folk on now to try the point after. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Giants get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
14.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Xavier Gibson now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. And this one does not go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills running away with it in the second quarter. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And this is Savion Williams on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Winston. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Bills are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Willis in the pistol. All in left side. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a first down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Bills with the lead here at Highmark.
Okay, ready?
New set of downs from 37.
Come on, come on.
First down, it's a run with Marks. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
70 Timberwolves.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. Finds his back, Marks. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills butt racing them to the halftime locker room. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
52, Giants 14.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Look at that power. Deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Throwing is Winston. He's trying to go deep again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. Savion Williams, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He's going to try another deep one here. Big gain downfield. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Nearly an interception on that play. And now it's second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's third down.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cameron Curl has it. And the Bills get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. And now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum.
Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what's going to have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So to begin the 3rd, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Ready?
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he drives it up to the 24. Marcus Epps making the play.
2 yards on the
Let's
pickup.
go now.
It's second
Set up.
and 8
Bronco
at
80.
the 24-yard line.
Here's Willis to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 32.
That's good for a
Come on,
Bills
come on.
first down.
Hop, hop, hop.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Willis. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Get it.
At the 25-yard
Nice.
line.
Ready, go.
Willis. Forced out to his right. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Giants will take over with the football just outside the 30. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. On the pistol, Winston. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
They're going to try to throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Giants, first down.
From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Bronk, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle in your mind, and now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
On 3rd down, here's Winston. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Oh, wow, he mishit that one. The unfortunate mistake giving them excellent field position. Well, gotta imagine he's gonna be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there.
Down. Liking 18.
Willis now. Cut for big yards on the right side. And the hit arrived shortly after that football he did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44.
And the Bills, first down.
Reno.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Second down now, they need 7.
Second and 7 at the 41.
On the gun, Marks gets it. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Shaw Smith-Wade on the tackle.
Ready.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd
Gun
and
snap now to Willis. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
now 4th down.
Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Let him go.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
No throw, 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So they're left facing a 4th down. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here's the snap on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time.
Up to the races, middle of the field. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills continue adding on to that lead.
59, Giants 20.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants offense and receiver Savion Williams making their way back out. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Hit almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Winston. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Winston to the air. He put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs. The Bills offense and Kyle Williams back to the field once again. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Here's a handoff to Marks. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Heads out on the bootleg. Finds his back complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's another Bills 1st down.
Let's go now.
10 at the 22-yard line.
18 cards, go.
Willis to throw it. He'll set up the screen here for Marks. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bills football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, shot.
Keeps it on the option here. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
It's Marks on the handoff. And he's stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Let's go.
A motion to tight end left.
Ready?
Now a run with Wright. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Jalen Wright with a touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't putting it to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week.
They connect on the deep shot. He has this down to the 34. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it's good for a New York first down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Couldn't make that connection, and we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready? Let me go.
Winston to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
He's going to throw it again. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Ready?
Throwing is Winston. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready? Let me go.
Throwing from the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive that will get your job done.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Gibson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Wright. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
They run again with Wright. Escapes the defender. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a giant in some discomfort following that play. All set to go now from the 35.
Reload!
1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
They run it from the gun right. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What's up?
And Jameis Winston ready to go once again on offense. And he'll be happy
I just had my TV up a bit, but yeah, I'm just playing my game here for the week.
And captaining this offense.
I'm having fun getting demolished. Thank you.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Winston looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side.
Oh.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can here.
3rd and long for him here.
I'm not used to this difficulty, but I'm getting used to it a little bit in this game.
As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, I just started playing on this mode today, Pro, but I've been playing for years. I usually play it on a bit easier, like medium, but
desperation time here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And into a sea of bodies he goes.
I've played Madden since, well, I played that probably about early adulthood when they came out with the first 2K game.
It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. 19, Charger.
Right again. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14.
Yeah, I've played it a while. I just haven't picked it up back again in a while till recently. A bunch of my buddies play it, so running a fantasy league with them.
Bills authoring a blowout here.
Kind of rusty, but I'm getting the hang of it again here.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 4-yard line.
Here's a give for Wright. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bills throw 6 more on the blowout.
Oh, right now I'm just playing this game for now. Once I'm done with this game, that'll end the stream for now. But I'll probably stream something later.
27.
And tonight, we're going to be doing Wednesday Night Fortnite, so there's going to be something streaming today, for sure, 100%.
Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants offense and receiver Savion Williams making their way back out. And they'll get one final chance in a game.
It looks like there's 2 viewers. You're the only one talking in the chat, though.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Under the pistol, Winston. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. To throw again on second down. Winston trying to push deep downfield. He knocked it away again, and a couple of good reps in coverage have brought up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. And another grab for Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that
Oh, yeah.
chemistry.
We play all kinds of games. I like Assassin's Creed. There's a whole bunch of different options to watch. Fortnite, I believe, is the favorite right now. We're starting to do GTA again. I think that for a while was the mainstay in the beginning, but now they're going back to it again.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Looks like this game's just about over.
And that brings up 4th and long.
I need to get a first
That took
down.
some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Not that it would have helped, but
A defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo.
well, looks like that's
And they're off to a
game.
good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a
Thank
lot
you
of
for
players fighting
watching.
together for the
Looks
victory.
like that is this stream. I got crushed by the Buffalo Bills. Oh well, there'll be more games. There will definitely be more games, and I'll get better at it.
Everyone here on our
Bye.
great crew. I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.